The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
You know, the stark reality of linear television in this country, if Irene Garden was right on our program yesterday, is fairly simple. Here is how the calculation works, right? You make a product, you stick it on air, you get an audience, you sell the advertising based on that particular audience. Now, some programs can never hope to get the sort of audience to pay for the cost of the show. Enter government support or brand sponsorship, in other words, a financial support mechanism to make a show that would not have otherwise been made. I made a show years ago called Sunday. It was on TV3 on the weekend, off-peak. It didn't rate very well, but it was never going to. But it rated fairly well for what it was, which was a niche program talking about the arts. It was made with New Zealand on-air money. Now, does Treasure Island attract more viewers than that? Yes, it does. So if you're going to toss money at something, why not that? More bang for buck, obviously. But the money tree hasn't got more money. So if you're doing that, somebody else loses. Maybe it's an art program that loses. The really scary thing is the calculation around peak time, though, prime time. This show, my show, radio, ZB, the Mike Hosking Breakfast, all of that sort of thing, it makes quite a lot of money. It's profitable. ZB generally is profitable. TVNZ and TV3, they're not profitable. So what about pay-per-view? Now, Sky is profitable, but they've got sport. What does TV3 or TVNZ have that you would pay for? I mean, would you pay to watch Treasure Island? Of course you wouldn't. So primetime linear TV is not profitable because the advertising dollars have vanished to Google and TikTok and Meta. That's not changing. Now, that's the problem because all that's left is the taxpayer. The big question is, to what extent should the taxpayer fund your evening's entertainment? And when I say you, I mean those who are left watching the telly as opposed to YouTube or Netflix. If linear television can't make a buck, as Irene told us, at 7:30 on a Wednesday night, how long before the lights get switched off completely?
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.